Hey, don't be snitching me out. Don't be ratting me out. But I got the Holy Bible. I already read this book. I'm not too interested in this book particularly, but look what I did. I wrote numbers all over the book. I wrote them phone numbers all over the book. That way, if you see me reading this Bible, I'm actually looking at them hoes' phone number like this. Actually, they're mostly phone numbers for insurance companies, car mechanics. You know, practical phone numbers that calling is not much fun or enjoyable. Practical phone numbers. But I wrote them in the back of the Bible because it was in my nightstand drawer. I figured I got to do something with it, right? Put it to use. So that's what I did. I wrote in the back blank pages. I just wrote numbers, but let's keep that to ourselves. I wanted to talk about corn. I wanted to talk about corned beef. If you're like me, and when you grocery shop or when you buy food items from the market, I like to get cheap food because I'm trying to eat for an inexpensive price. So I like to give a shout out to corned beef. Corned beef in the package, like the meat brisket, or corned beef even in the can. There's a couple companies that sell corned beef in the can. Libby's is one of them. But corned beef is corned beef. And I'd like to give a shout out to corned beef. Basically, corned beef, if you open a can, if you get corned beef in the can, if you open the can, put the beef on a plate, and you basically shred it up with a knife, even your hands, I guess, if you want to. I use a knife. I'm not trying to get my hands too dirty or too meaty. But corned beef in a can, if you shred it up and fry it in a pan, or even heat it maybe in a microwave. I personally don't like to use microwaves too much. They're kind of questionable. I usually like to cook with fire. But basically, you fry up or cook up the corned beef, and you put that on some bread or some toast. Okay, maybe with some mustard or some mayonnaise. Maybe some horseradish sauce, horsey sauce, whatever your favorite sauce is. Maybe put some Swiss cheese or just some cheese on there, and basically make yourself a corned beef sandwich. Okay, it's affordable, it's inexpensive, it's cheap, and it's actually delicious. So that's a cheap food item. Anybody who wants to eat meat for a low price, corned beef is pretty good. And if you get corned beef brisket and make it in a crock pot or a slow cooker with some cabbage, some carrots, maybe some potatoes or something like a stew, that's banging. That's fire. That's good. Plus, it's healthy for you because you're getting that cabbage, you're getting them carrots, which are vegetables. And from my understanding of health, vegetables are good, I guess. I don't know. But corned beef is delicious. So I want to give a shout out to corned beef. Good job.